This is Will Tillman, and this is Tillman's Take. Today, I thought it would be very interesting to have a special segment on Tillman's Take about sports in general, dealing with the NFL and talking about what it means to be a true sportsman and coming up with stats and looking up research and so forth. Also on my ESPN through the ESPN NFL scoreboard through my Facebook account, I talk to many people around the world about sports and the NFL and scores and highlights and stats and so many different things. I want to first give credit to all you NFL fans who are on that ESPN NFL scoreboard. You come correct with your statistics and looking up information and research, and you're to be commended on that. You do a fine job in doing your research. But there are times that I find that sometimes people, when they go on the ESPN NFL scoreboard with their platform, sometimes some can come off as not nice, rude, arrogant, cussing, whatever the case may be. And really, a platform should be you give your honest opinion and viewpoint about things, but you should do it with class and dignity, you see, because you gain the respect of different ones that could be looking at you as far as your platform and your craft and how you come across saying things and doing things. And all of us can use improvement or get better improvement in our craft of how we look at things. Individual teams, sports fans, whether it be Cowboy fans, Eagle fans, whoever, have their own blog where they only want their own particular fan base on there, whether it be Cowboys blog or Eagles blog or Redskins, Giants. You get the point. Some don't want other individuals who are not Eagles fans on their blog, or Cowboy fans may not want Eagles fans on their blog. But keep in mind that sports, whether it be the NFL or any other sports platform, is just that. It's a variety of inputs, opinions, viewpoints, which we all have a right to have, but it's the way we come across and given our views and opinions and viewpoints on things, we could do it tactfully and respectfully. But I just thought it was just very important to bring that out on my show, Tillman's Take. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. Uh, my boys haven't done well in quite a number of years. But at the same time, we can apply that to other teams. Some teams just won a Super Bowl, like the Eagles just won a Super Bowl. This year they're having a rough year, but it doesn't make them a bad organization. So I guess it's all about based upon how you look at your own individual team. And I'm a very open-minded, agreeable person who's very reasonable. And I don't look at just my team, the Cowboys. I look at all 32 teams in the NFL. You got the AFC East and West. You got the AFC and the NFC East. You got the West. You got the North. You got the South. And everybody has their own particular team. So that's just my thoughts on what it takes to be a true, have true sportsmanship and to how to conduct your craftsmanship on ESPN NFL scoreboard through your Facebook account or any other sports thing that you may do on the internet to bring across your craft, whether it be scores, highlights, interviews, opinions, stats, whatever the case may be. But always looking to be open-minded with your craft, but also to make room for an improvement. And you never know. People looking at you, you may get discovered. You may get a journalist's job. You may get a reporter's job. You may be able to write for a newspaper, whatever the case may be. You and I are looking to get that big break in the NFL sports world. So this is Tillman's Take. I hope you NFL fans enjoyed the night's game between two 9-1 teams, between the 9-1 Chiefs against the 9-1 Rams. And as all you know, that game was originally supposed to be in Mexico City, but because of the conditions of the playing field, the home team was the Rams. So they moved that game to Los Angeles. So you NFL fans, you enjoy your Monday night and enjoy that great Monday night game that's about to take place in the next hour and a half to 2 hours or so. So this is Tillman's Take. Hit like and subscribe to my channel. And as we know, week number 11 just passed. Excuse me. Where we know teams like the Eagles, we know they got beat pretty bad against the Saints, 48-7. We had the Giants won against Tampa Bay. I think that was 38-35. The Colts beat the Titans 38-10. The Cowboys beat the Falcons 22-19. We had the Lions beat the Panthers in Detroit 2019. We had the Raiders beat the Cardinals 23-21. Denver beat the Chargers 23-22. On Thursday night, the Seahawks beat the Packers 27-24. The Texans, they beat the Redskins 23-21. And as many of you already know, sad what happened on Sunday. 33 years to this date, the same injury that Joe Theismann had. Alex Smith broke his leg yesterday in yesterday's game, yesterday's loss to the Texans. So best wishes to him and his recovery, and for him to come back to a full recovery for next season. If there's any other games that I'm forgetting in the scores, pardon me, but of course you could look them up. I know another game I missed. The Bears beat the Vikings in Chicago last night, 25-20, a well-played defensive game. And then, as I mentioned, if there's any other teams that I forgot, excuse me, you can look those up. Also, the Ravens beat the Bengals 24-21, and the Steelers came back from 16 to beat the Jaguars. I think that was 20-16. And I think I covered all the games for week 11. And as you know, we got 3 holiday games coming up this Thursday. One being the Redskins at the Cowboys. I believe the Lions or the Bears are at the Lions. And there's one more game on the Thanksgiving holiday for week number 12. So this is Tillman's Take. As I mentioned, hit like and subscribe. And we're going to talk tomorrow about tonight's game between the Chiefs at the Rams. I'm out.